Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be sharing to you how I clean, how I take care, and how I store my bags. So keep watching! Okay, so for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for sticking around, and I hope you will subscribe. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, kindly click that notification bell button so that you will be notified every time I upload videos like these. So let's begin. Okay, so these are my bags that I collected for the past years. I'll be sharing to you how I store them and how I take care of them, and especially how I clean them. On my previous video, somebody commented on how I clean my bags. So that's why I'm sharing it to you. And frankly, these bags cost quite a bit. So it's much better to maintain their pristine condition. So we also need to take care of our bags, because if we fall out of love for these bags, we can sell them and they will still be in a good condition. So for me, I store them on a glass cabinet. I make sure that it's breathable, not directly from the sunlight, because it can dry out the leather of our bags. And I am planning to get a humidifier for the room. I think, is that necessary? Comment down below. Also, for my bags, I always store them on a dust bag. So for these, I already took them out. And like this is my Gucci, so I store it in her dust bag. So yeah, I always store it in the dust bag. See the condition. I don't have any ring light with me. I prefer for my bags to stand on the shelf rather than hanging them. I saw some that put like hooks on their cabinet and just hang their bags. I prefer not to do that because it will stretch out the leather or the string or the handles of the bags. So I don't like hanging my bags. Also, on doors, we might be tempted on hanging our bags on doors, or like rods, just hanging them there. I prefer not to do that because of the leather that might stretch over time. Okay, next is stuffing them. So for my bags, I always stuff them with tissue papers, not newspapers, because newspapers have ink and the ink writings might transfer on your bag, so that's a no-no. So use a tissue paper that has no chemicals on it. When I bought my previous bags, I tend to keep those kinds of tissue papers because it's plain, it's white. An example of it is this one. Okay, so this is my Balenciaga City, and it is stuffed with tissue paper. So white tissue paper, and then I just stuff it in there so that it will maintain the shape of the bag. So see, this is my Balenciaga City, and the straps, I tend to keep it inside the bag, but for this one, the strap is leather, so I air it out and put it in the shelf. The next one, if you don't like to stuff it with tissue paper, you can buy a bag puff. So for me, I really don't buy bag puffs because I think that pillows can do the job. But there is an Instagram seller that sells a bag puff. Her name is, I'm gonna put it here. It's Bag Puffs on Instagram, and you can message her. She also sells organizers like these. I don't know if you can see that, but that's bag puff. So I bought organizers from her because I prefer bag organizers to stuff my bags. So moving on is bag organizer. So you can actually stuff your bags with bag organizer because I think it will maintain the shape of the bag, and for some reason it's a dual purpose because it can protect the inside of your bags. So if you have like ball pens, lipsticks, like inks, or like spills, it will not directly spill on your bag, rather it will spill on the inside of the bag organizer. So for this one, I also ordered from Bag Puff, and I'm gonna show you my Gucci Soho. Okay, so the inside of my Gucci Soho is stuffed with tissue paper, but because the Gucci Soho is a little bit like squishy, I tend to stuff it and put a organizer. It has an organizer inside. Just get it for you. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is the organizer. Okay, so it has a tissue paper inside, and as well it has its shape. So I put it in the bag because the lining of this bag is white. That's why I protect it with this one so that the inside will not get dirty. And I will stuff it again with tissue paper so that it will maintain the shape of my bag. Ta-da! Just make sure that the tissue paper that you're using is clean and it's color white, no color transfer, no chemicals, so that the inside of your bag, instead of you protecting your bag, it will not have color transfers or whatsoever, or chemicals. Okay guys, so I just want to quickly mention that if you have your organizer in your bag, you also have to have a catch-all like this one. So this, I store all my medicines and whatnots, mirror, essential oils, and for this one I just store my lipsticks, my tape measure, everything, my perfume. And this is just a nice catch-all bag. I know that the pochette in LV is quite costly and it's not really readily available. If you want that one, you could also go for that one, but for me it's not really that important. It's just a catch-all bag like this one. And the most favorite and functional SLG that I have purchased for the past years, it was given by my husband, is this one. This is a Louis Vuitton key holder. So it's not a key clay, it's a key holder. So basically it also protects your bag, the inside of your bags, because these are keys, right? And if you just have a key holder, it will tend to scratch the inside of your bags. If you have a bag organizer, of course it will protect the inside of your bag, but at the same time your keys will be all over the place. Or you can also use this one or a key clay. This one is an organizer for your keys. Actually, I got this pre-loved from Japan because this is discontinued already. So yeah, I like this one because it's super functional and I could readily insert this in my bag. So yeah. So as I've mentioned, I always put my bags on their dust bags like this one. I do not keep them on their boxes anymore because I know that if I always put them in the box, the leather will dry out and maybe moisture is going to go there. So not really sure, but comment down below. But for me, these bags are always kept in their dust bags and not in their paper bag or box. We need to air them out. Okay, so the next tip that I'm gonna be sharing to you is, this is just for me. I don't know if it will work for you, but I have seen a lot of YouTube videos. So I use this Collonil Carbon Pro. So I usually waterproof my bags. So here are the two waterproofers that I use. It's the Carbon Pro from Collonil, high-tech protector, and it's a waterproofer. So I know that this is also advisable for bags, but this one is for the bags. It's for the leather. You can spray your belts, you can spray your bags, any leather goods, you can spray it all because it's made for leather. So it is Supreme Protect Spray. So the bags tends to have molds because of the leather, the moisture of the surroundings, the leather, and yeah, it tends to mold. So what better way to protect them is to use waterproofers like these. So it protects your bag from moisture, from water. If you will spill something on your bag like water or sauce or ketchup, that happened to me already when I was traveling. So this one, this guy, Collonil 1909 Supreme Protect, protected my bags from those sauces. So guys, I have a dilemma. I already used this on a lot of my bags, mainly this bag, the Gucci ones, and also this. Actually, all of them. But I haven't used it with my new bag. If you haven't seen my unboxing of my Chanel Classic Flap, I'm gonna be linking that down below. And I don't know if this product would work on my Chanel Classic Flap. The seller of this, which is Collonil PH, I'm gonna link that also in Instagram. So yes guys, comment down below if it's advisable to spray it with Collonil. So the bag that I'm using right now is this one. This is a big bag. I am using a bag organizer. Also a bag organizer where I organize my stuff here. I haven't used this bag for a very long time. That's why I grab it and use it now. Because you have to air out your bag at least once a month. And you have to rotate your bags so that they can also breathe and enjoy them. Because the leather of our bags needs to breathe. So that's my tip. You have to air them out at least once a month or rotate your bags at least a week or a month. Okay, how to clean them. So I usually clean them with a clean cloth, a non-transfer clean cloth with a little tiny bit of water. But the stain won't go out, so I use wipes. So the wipes that I'm using is like baby wipes. So most of the baby wipes are mild. Just make sure that they are alcohol free. But my number one recommendation for you is to use a leather cleaner. So this is from Collonil. This is also from Collonil. So this is it, the 1909 leather lotion with aloe vera. So this is how it looks like. I don't know if it will focus. Partner of this one. So this is also the waterproofer, and it is also designed for leather, and this one is the lotion. So I tend to clean my bags every now and then, and it also serves as a conditioner for the bag so that it will maintain its luscious feel. So I haven't applied this to my Chanel Classic Flap. I tend to be like scared to apply something on it just because the SA advised us not to put anything on it. The next tip that I'll be sharing to you is, you know what is this? Silica gel. I'm not really sure if this really works for all bags because this one tends to absorb moisture in the air, and I think bags also tends to dry out. So I don't put this inside the bag. I usually put this just outside the bags. So I collect silica gels and I put them like beside the bag, not the inside of the bag. And I think that if there's moisture, these gels will absorb them and make the bag moisture free from molds. And next one, I think this video is already too long. I think the easiest way to maintain our bags and take care of them is never ever overstuff them. So if you'll be using a mini bag like this one, don't overstuff it. Instead, use a bag that is bigger than this one. Or if this one doesn't work for you and you carry a lot of stuff, then you go for a bigger bag or even a tote bag. Most of the bags have purpose, and that's why they have their own shapes and sizes, mainly because we are very different. Sometimes we carry a lot and sometimes we carry just the essentials. Make sure you watch what you carry and put it in the bag that is suited for what you're bringing on that day. So guys, that's about it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you would also comment down below. Maybe I missed something, or maybe you have ideas or tips on how I can also maintain my bags. Please comment down below. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel